My name's Matt Victoriano. I'm from Fayetteville, Arkansas. I did 4 years in the Marine Corps from 2000 to 2004 and served as a Marine Corps Scout Sniper team leader during the invasion of Iraq in 2003 and when I volunteered to go back a year later in the summer of '04. While I was there, it struck me that I wasn't spending most of my time taking out terrorists or securing the country. I was spending most of my time protecting oil. I conducted mission after mission securing routes just so that our fuel tankers could reach our forward operating bases. And it's become painfully clear to me that with our current energy policy, we can't defeat the terrorists, we can't defend the country, we can't protect our loved ones here in the country because of our dependence on oil. This is the greatest national security threat that we've faced in a long while. And I'll give you a painful example of how that works. Right now as I speak, we're buying oil from Saudi Arabia. Someone in Saudi Arabia is using that oil money to train Al-Qaeda and the Taliban in Afghanistan. At the same time, we're paying a foreign company to ship that processed oil over to Pakistan. Then we're paying the Pakistani government to use their port in Karachi. Then we're paying Afghan truckers to ship that processed oil from Pakistan to Afghanistan to our forward operating bases. And this is our taxpayer dollars the whole time. Once in Afghanistan, the Taliban and Al-Qaeda have a nice long laugh at us because they allow that fuel to reach the bases in exchange for the money we gave those Afghan truckers. They then use our taxpayer dollars to buy roadside bombs from Iran, who built those roadside bombs using oil money. They then use the training they received with our oil money to set those roadside bombs up on the side of the road and blow up one of our vehicles. So what we have right now as I speak is someone paying $200 for a gallon of gas and a mother with a dead son on the side of the road in Afghanistan, all because of our dependence on oil and our national energy policy as it exists today. And we cannot allow this to keep happening. Unfortunately, this is something that our military has recognized. Each branch is taking drastic steps to stop using oil and use alternative renewable sources that we make here in the United States. The Marine Corps just flew an F-18 jet using mustard seed oil. The Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency estimates that by 2013 we should be able to produce almost all of the fuel needs of the military using algae. The Marine Corps has already built a hydrogen fuel cell power plant, and the Army on its bases throughout the U.S. is using solar, biofuels, and wind to fuel its vehicles and its installations. Now, I didn't stop serving this country when I took off my uniform. Like all veterans, I carry with me the obligation, the responsibility to do everything that I can within my own power to make sure that my fellow veterans in this country continues to be safe and that we can accomplish our missions whenever called to. And that's something that all of us are called to do. Let's follow the lead of the military. Let's get out there and let's talk to our friends, our families, our neighbors. Tell them the truth. Learn the truth on your own from credible sources like I did, from military websites, from non-biased sources. And support your local, your state, and your national legislators. Let them know that their bold steps are going to be successful and that you support them and that they're good examples for the rest of the country, because without your support this won't get done, and we must have national energy reform to protect this country, bring the jobs back, spur the economy, and protect the troops. So let's get out there and let's get this done, because every second that we allow the status quo to remain the same is going to be a second longer that one of my fellow Marines in Afghanistan is going to be at risk.